What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of BoomJamGaming with RimWorld, Odyssey, and also Anomaly. Now, while I was waiting for it to load up, I was really taking a better look at her. I never noticed that she's wearing, like, shards as earrings. I never noticed that, and I think that that's very fun. Like, all the other details, you know, it's like Boom, serums, one of the cursed books, the cube, just tentacles in general. All that, very eye-grabbing. And yeah, research coat, even. But I never noticed that she's got shards as earrings. I don't know who this lady is, but I am in love with her. I mean, shit, as soon as I got this, and it's like, she's the one that I saw the most for, you know, because I think most of my hours in RimWorld have been since Anomaly came out. At least half. So it's like, yeah, no. Okay, so we're here. We were not trying to be here for very long. We do have compacted machinery over there. And just a few bugs. So let's go do a little pest control, shall we? A bit of a late start today. My wife came home from house sitting, so I was hanging out with her because I love her so much. But you know, she still goes to bed earlier than I do. And there was no reason not to just go for it. It's interesting how this doesn't have a hotkey. And that went remarkably well. Gosh, I miss having an ecumen, though. You know what, I think we're gonna have a night shift reckless. Yeah, he can wake up anytime because he's got low sleep as a gene, but it's like, I think it would be good to have a night shift vampire as well. Suspend those for now. Fascinating. It's like, of course they arrive after we take care of the bug problem. I would have loved for them to go up and do it themselves. Here we go. Hey, 40 blast steel, not so bad. There we go. Well, we have taken care of that problem, which is good. No, do that, please. Oh, we desperately need a chair. There we go. Ooh. Excuse me. Very good. Let's go ahead and wear that. Oh, we can them out of here. Into a much nicer prison. What's your problem now? There we go. I was like, what is there? But no. It's because at present, this doesn't quite do enough for us. Bulk goes straight from the League of Amoeba. Maybe it's Amoeba. Oh yeah, no, we there's a quest of some kind. Might have been yep, distress signal. And we could sure use Viv, Grunt, Angie, and Reckless should do. I'm gonna keep 2 ghouls here at home just in case. Drop in the center. Nice. Let's see. There was a hope. Flake might be too dangerous to have. Just because we can. Oh, I could have done this. Some bruises. Nothing to ride home about. I'm not ride home about it all. Oh hey! Hey, a bionic stomach, alright. It's not a bad thing to find. Smoke leaf, you say? Alright, well, we already found the shard and everything. Carn. Go. Extremely impressive shrine. Excuse me. Well, ain't this just a peaceable little adventure? Oh, there was a whole ass monster over there. Doesn't matter. These are for our vampires. For you see, they do not help one breathe in space. No. Still no, my dear. So first off, you're going to wear the excellent one. Okay, and this should be here until Legend can come get it. Let's actually take a look at this. 105, 46, 52. Oh, yeah. Okay, Reckless 2, you can have that helmet. That is in fact fine. I thought about giving Reckless 2 also one of those, but good. Excellent. Just getting all ready for space. I'm gonna go with bionic limbs because we want to get some legs. Alright. Can we leave with these folks? Will that be okay? Nude. Okay, cool. Now we can leave. I'd like to find our way over here. What was this site again? Cave system versus a frozen terraformer, and I'd really love to see a frozen terraformer. I swear to God, it better be. Better be landing where we are. Whew, okay. That would have been so irritated. Insufficient containment. Don't stand in the door. Jesus Christ. Do not stand at the door. Like a perfect place to put it. Oh wait, no, because if that explodes, combat supplier. Functioning terraformers in case it's solidized the grav core, high energy signals coming from somewhere within. Find and destroy the terraformer to obtain the grav core. Dangerously low temperatures. Okay, well, we've been keeping the ship pretty hot, so. So somewhere in this. We'll find it. A deep freeze. sorry, Disnos. I didn't know you were a fucking night owl. Suppose I should have checked. You're mute. How are you going on an insulting spree? She's a mute. How is she gonna go on an insulting spree? Wait, how did you do that? You can't talk. That's silly. Oh, well, good, as long as it's with one of your own people. Friggin' geniuses over here. Yeah, let's get rid of all these bows. Stuff that we have. Like a phoenix. Too bad we spent all of our silver on side trainers. Worth it, in my opinion. Worth it. It's like, yeah, no, it says deep freeze, but this is like our first real winter, too. Okay, how about let's not... I mean, it's not great, but... cool. Okay, it's only 6. We did have to do it for a little bit to keep us alive, but... How about... all y'all stay on the ship, seeing as how you have no clothes. So she shall have the best. I really like this force target to wear stuff thing. It's like, oh cool, so we can... There we are. Is this... Oh my! A star spawn. Fantastic. We'll have to do something about this guy, but I've never encountered. Hey, what's up? I've never actually encountered one of my own custom whatevers before, so it's really cool. So yeah, Strike, let's go talk to this man. Alright, now that we have all the military ones out of the way. Scar-crusted holes in his flesh. Give without eyes, he somehow looks at you with kindness. Says he knows the skills are needed here and wants to stay for a while. Offers to use his healing powers to help. Alright. It would be hard for him to do anything to us if he was a metal horror. For the simple reason that we don't cook in this colony. We only do nutrient paste. And it keeps us safe, it keeps us whole. Oof. Starting to run out of chem fuel. We never actually built a chem fuel refinery, I'm noticing. Bonjour. Oh man, which of those would I rather watch grow? Good question. They both take a while, admittedly. But someone did already get me with that one. So I can't be gotten again. At least not so soon after. I commend you on the try. It will not be that easy to befuddle me. It wasn't you this time. It was not you. Who's got an extreme break risk? Why are you so unhappy? Are you a boy or a girl? Alright, make the men happy with your magic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good, now he should be happy. So this is what the frozen generator, the terraformer thingy does. It just makes a big old, a big old mess. And of course, right before we got here, we got we got a bunch of nudists who really needed our help with something. Apparently. If he had a point, I would have actually considered Pain Block. There we go. Callie, you're gonna be... Yeah, go view art. Let's see what the art is. The Inhuman form. Piece depicts an invading force advancing over a delta. Reckless wears a manic expression. The scene takes place in the middle of a district. The artwork relates to an raid on Reckless's township on the 1st of December, 5503. To an raid. Do I like... I don't know. I'll be completely honest. I don't have much experience with tapioca in general. So, like, maybe. What's so happy about it? It is so hot in this house, I swear to God. Ah, type of yogurt. I knew about tapioca pudding, I guess. It refuse visitors till I have guest beds, which I can't have until I find these gravelite panels. Expand the ship out. I'm gonna put the guest beds, or the guest room, somewhere over here, I think. Maybe over here. I'm trying not to mess with the general profile of the ship, but we have the most room to grow up here, and up here, and down here. Yeah, I've heard of tapioca pudding in, like, cartoons and stuff. I think the Rugrats used to mention it a lot. I think. Oh! They went well. They were the, it was the anatomy scans, for, our baby, and baby is developing good. Baby seems to be right where she needs to be on everything. So, that was good news. That was very good news. So yeah. Somewhere in here. Probably closer to the center, right? So yeah, the scans went well, things are good. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then, it was funny, the wife and I were having a discussion about how it's like, You know, it's very real to us. It's just like there's interesting thoughts that we get as the due date, you know, comes ever closer. It's just like, yeah, no, it's like the period of our life where we don't have a child is about to be over forever. Thank you. And then, it's about to be over forever. And then the period where we have a child is going to be for the rest of our lives, and that's kind of interesting. It's like an interesting thing to think about. My brother just handed me a baked potato because, like me, he too is a creature of the night. Roxy, get on the fork. That was the right amount of cheese, too. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. So our kids will also be one of those kids that actually has like an in-home uncle, which is cool, because if they ever need anything, and for some reason my wife and I aren't available, it's good to know that there is an amount of backup. You know, the more people who can care for a child, just the better. Just period. Like, that's just true. Oof, you know, we're running a little low on food, just because we have a few less folks, or a few more mouths to feed. Exactly. And, like, thank God that, like, her family is around. My family's scattered to the four winds. My brother's the only one who's, like, here, you know? Not to get... Oh, a hare! They've self-tamed just in time. We were running out of hare meat. Like, my family's scattered to the four winds. Not to get too much into personal drama, but I recently was reminded why my one living parent is not someone I'm in contact with. They're just disappointing is all. Okay, all meat except for human meat and insect meat and twisted meat can go into these vats. Realistically, we should only need yak and whatever, but it's still good to have kind of everything. Cool. Yeah, so you go make something in the fridge. I might go get a drink. But I'm stupid. I'm like a dumb animal. I'm hungry, so I'm eating this potato, but it is very hot. So I keep kind of like minorly burning myself. And so far, what's worked for me IRL is that I don't have the taste issues that a lot of my peers do. Because even growing up, I never ate or drank anything super hot temperature-wise. And really, I'm coming more into spicy foods now in my adulthood. Like well into my adulthood. Oh, we found it. And we're going to dig all the way around this just to see if we have we're going to see what we can find in terms of possible entrances. But anyway, so I've been an adult for a minute and a half. And by avoiding overly spicy foods in my youth, but especially avoiding super hot foods or super hot drinks, like I am not a hot coffee guy. One, I don't like coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee, but I do like caffeinated beverages. But in said caffeinated beverages, I prefer iced. Even hot chocolate, I let kind of become warm chocolate, you know what I mean? Okay, so Legends gained a new level. Season time skip. What does that do? Instantaneous, very strenuous, puts caster in a coma as well as biologically aging them by a full year. Effectively skipping forward a season. Ah, okay. I love tea. Honestly, to be completely honest, my favorite coffee shop kind of drink is an iced matcha. Like, give me an iced matcha latte. That's what I want. I don't do Monster, though. I don't do a lot of energy drinks. I will do a 5-hour energy if there's an emergency. I worked at a call center briefly, and that was so boring that I did, in fact, use 5-hour energies to get through the day. But I'd only drink half of one. I'd get the extra strength, and I'd only drink half of it, and then keep the other half for the next day. Ow, I just burned my tongue. Okay, let me go get something to drink. We're gonna zoomed out so we can keep watching. Oh good, Callie's no longer in a psychotic state. Also, I'm glad that I did that the way I did in my youth. Just because I do have people my age who, like, do seem to need it. Like, if they ate a lot of spicy food as a kid, a lot of them are at a stage where they need spicier and spicier for it to hit the same. And I'm like, But also, like, you know, every time you burn your mouth, you are doing damage to yourself. Just because the mouth is the fastest healing part of the body doesn't mean you're not still doing damage. So it's like, you know, be careful with your mouth. You need your mouth. But that's why occasionally, you know, I put out the study that it's like, hey, you know, super hot drinks can lead to mouth cancer. It's like, yeah, because you're continuously damaging and repairing that. Hey! Young Taco! You're back. How you been, old buddy, old pal? I don't remember taking this for you. But okay. Glad you're back. But yeah, no, like as to like Monster, nah, not for me. If there are doors to this facility, I'm gonna find them. We could potentially just break through these walls, but I mean, look how strong they are. You know, it's like, I don't want that. Get ourselves enough food. Last us through the winters. Immature dryad meat. Delicious. I do miss... Yeah, what am I kidding? The next raid we'll have food for the ghouls. There they are. I still want to find the whole, like, periphery. But hey, we found the doors. 6 hours left on her. Excuse me. Gargopods. Hey, rice. Can't go wrong with rice. Still collecting all these steel slag chunks. I know we could technically destroy stuff in those bunkers, but it'd be really fun to just bring steel slag and just like you know, like really move in and just sweep those places. Bionic replacements. Okay, now we want advanced grav tech. How about favorite foods? Anyone got any favorite foods they want to share? For me, it's difficult because I love food. I don't look like I love food. I'm a relatively thin guy, and I know that. But I really like food. Oh yeah, we brought home all that pemmican. It's gone now for sure. Okay, alright, who's got a major break husk? Oh, yes. Dude, I am all about steak. Like, I'm a very... You know, I like, you know, like animals and stuff. But I don't know if I could ever quite be a vegetarian, so I try instead to just not get to know any animals that I would like to eat. I don't personally know any cows, as an example. I don't really get to know any chickens either. Not my style. Fish, I don't think I'd ever have to worry because I don't find fish to be very intelligent. As I've long said, fish is just a slightly more intelligent strain of rice. I'm not terribly worried about fish. Even if I was super into animal personhood, yeah, I'm not really concerned with fish. Not to be anti-fish or anything. Ooh, shark. That does sound cool. Where did you get shark? Was there like a restaurant or some like cool fancy place? Or like okay. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Must be nice to live somewhere where you can go fishing. Good, I have found the perimeter of the place. Nice. I can't think of the most interesting meat I've ever had. Prosciutto is good, but like, it's just prosciutto. It's not. It's just expensive. It's not hard to like buy, or it's not hard to find. It's just a little pricey, but it's delicious. Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that for you. I'm glad that you got to catch something interesting too, because it's like the thing we want out of our fishing trips is a neat story. And I caught and ate a shark is pretty cool. Yes. Grab light panels. Oh no, Chumnos is hungry. Okay, well, Chumnos, question. Why did you use a drug? No one made you, did they? No. No one made you do any drugs. That was a choice that you made. Like, brother man, I've got no sympathy for you. Okay, so I got 97. It's like, oh man, I used drugs. My religion doesn't allow it. Why didn't anyone stop me? Jackass. Ooh. Part of me that's like, if we do this, we'll essentially have like bat wings. We'll consider it. We don't exactly have a whole lot of panels here. 171, and we are Warframe. I've played a little Warframe. Not much, though. I think it was really cool. I think there was something... There's something kind of MMO-y about it that weirdly, like, makes me not play it. I mean, I suppose it's supposed to be an MMO, but it's like... And I appreciate that it's the most single-player focused kind of MMO thing I've ever seen. But... I don't know, the only MMO that I played in my life regularly was RuneScape, back when I was in middle school. And I enjoyed RuneScape. RuneScape was fun. But I'm really not an MMO guy, you know. Ain't me, chief. But Warframe is really fun for what it is, and it plays really well. Like, that's something I gotta give it credit for. Like, that game plays really well. You know, but any game that has a good single-player experience, I'm down for. So I don't really like Call of Duty or anything. And I'm not saying I don't like Call of Duty. I'm saying I don't like do Call of Duty. Like, I don't do breathing. You know what game has an almost MMO element that I do like that was like Elden Ring? I've streamed Dark Souls for the channel, Dark Souls 3 specifically, a bunch of times. I really like Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3, I think, kind of pushed just the right button for me that, like, Demon Souls did way back in the day. Yeah, but it's like, you know, among the Dark Souls community, I know that people are like, oh, the first one's the best, and I'm like, I don't think that that's true. The first one's weird. I can't get into it no matter how many times I try. There's something about it. And I think it comes back to, like, the first time I ever played it. Because I was like, oh man, it's gonna be like Demon Souls, but with an open world, and then for some reason I didn't like it. But part of it was, I think, the art direction. It's weird to say. The Demon Souls was fascinating to me in that all of the arms and armor, anything that wasn't a fantasy weapon or a fantasy armor set, was all, like, very realistically proportioned. And I loved it as a result. But, like, I didn't, I don't know. Something about it was just off for me, you know? But mostly it was that Dark Souls' arms and armor were exaggerated slightly. They were too big. The shield was too big. The sword was a little too big. And it's like, no, I was very used to the realistic proportions of Demon Souls. And yet somehow in Dark Souls 3 I don't have that problem. Although I will say everything in Dark Souls 3 looks better than everything in Dark Souls 1. So, you know, who knows? And I like Bloodborne, but I've never beaten Bloodborne. God, I haven't beaten Shadows Die Twice either. Like, I'd never beat Sekiro. God, fake gamer, Jesus. No, I'm just joking. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Of course, that's also just a hard game. Hosting noblesse. Pourquoi the noblesse? Do that too much. Jesus, an Archon. That seems kind of crazy. Okay, we won't be able to. Do you know how far you got? Oh gosh, I didn't get too far, and also I'm like this kind of basic ass motherfucker. I really liked the base Warframe, the Excalibur. I was like, no notes. This is the Warframe that I want to use. And the only thing I would trade it for is a better version of exactly this. I like how it played. I loved how it looked. I didn't get terribly far. What do you mean human meat rotted away in storage? How is it 15 degrees? Oh, right. Yeah. These are still going, and none of the cooling is going. I can see how that could be an issue. Whew. That industrial freezer really gets to the heart of the matter right away. Oh, that's cool. Look, as long as the Excalibur line is getting some love, even if I don't play the game, that's what I want to know, is that the base frame is getting some respect. Because there's something about just, like, the economy of the design. Anastasius, you don't live here. Holy shit. Okay. You're kind of pissing me off a little. You. Go fix his man. Like, you're attacking my nephew? So, oh cool, we have that. But yeah, no, there's something about the economy of the design that I'm just like, no, this is perfect. This particular Warframe just looks great. I like how now we're all fast about the mining. Oh, that was a pretty good baked potato. Tonight my dinner has consisted of a Maruchan shrimp noodle cup. Their cup noodles are good. but especially I love the shrimp kind because it's got little shrimps in it. Had that, fried an egg to mix into it. Was given a baked potato, and I'm mostly satisfied. You know, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at that trailer just to see. It's like whether or not I play the game, I'm definitely always down to just appreciate art. And that's something I think I was like, no, that's something about me that's just like pretty consistent. I love art just in general. I think that art is the reason that we are alive. Well, art could definitely be the reason that we're alive. If we weren't forced to constantly just try and survive. Like, I want to make it perfectly clear. We the species, we grow enough food. We've produced enough resources to keep everyone alive, and not just alive, but like we could all thrive. We could absolutely all thrive if the powers that be would just let us. And at that point, we could actually live for like art and for because art is meaning. Thank you. I needed to know the title. It was like Warframe, new trailer, and then I've got to like actually check the dates. The old piece, because I knew that they did like a Warframe Into the Past thing. Yeah, so it's like, and then so like when I live in a not the most, but I definitely live in a more conservative part of the world. Well, a more conservative part of the country. Obviously, I'm from the U.S. But, like, when I go off on what people describe as, like, a socialist or communist rant or whatever they think I am, that's the reason. It's like, no, the world could be better, but a bunch of people are making it not so, and that sucks. So just like it just should be better, and it's just not. But it absolutely could be, and there's no reason it has to be bad. Okay, we got our kill squad over here. And their short skips should be long enough range to really, yeah, there we go, really nab these fellas. That was so fast. Reinforcement pods, that's not fair. Just because we're rocking it. Just because we're doing well, gosh. Short skip this bad boy. Over here. It is a surprise, but the most surprising. Okay, let them go do their thing. Oh, I ain't dealing with this pikeman bullshit. else wants some? Get some! Alright, cool. Yeah. So the past thing, so it's back before 1999, so I guess then that's us also sort of learning at what point the timeline changed. 'Cause that's cool. Yeah, let's go eat. Forbid all items. No, we're good. That would be insane. That would be something a crazy person would do. Okay, so you've got a mangled scar. Oh no, it's a scratch scar. Could be a lot worse. Wait, what does your blade do? Mad wailing. Yeah, you don't give a shit about that, so we're good. But so, by going back in time, we get to find out sort of where the timelines, not converge, but diverge. And that's kind of cool. Because I'm just over here, like, it's like, give me the deets. Like, I don't 100% remember when, like... I don't remember what year in-universe the, the world of cyberpunk diverges from our timeline. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, there goes Viv again. Where are you two? No, you two go do this. You go leave. Val, you're not doing anything. I think we had 5 of these things lying around. Yes, use all of your speed. Get away. Nope. You know what? Stay over here. Yeah. Gemini for names. Still, it's always fun in a sci-fi piece to find out when when the timelines changed. I love finding that kind of stuff out. Because I'm like, no, tell me. There we go, and she'll be fine soon. So he... Yeah, you know what? My brother plays Warframe, and he was telling me about the proto-frame being called Arthur. And I was like, yeah, no, that's what makes the most sense. It's perfect. Actually, Oh, come on. That should have done it. That's some bull, Pucky, I tell you what. Join offer Chumnos. Alright, let's see what you got to bring to the table. You're a psychically dull gay misogynist. Your social's really good, though. And you have a double passion in it. We'll think about it. Oh, you know what? What's there to think about? Yes, we'll have to re-educate him. But, well, I mean, who don't we have to re-educate, truly? Once and finally, I have you. So many different kinds of jumps. $109. That's a lot of frames. But hey, good job getting that much. It's like I can admire a gamer's drive. Hope there's some graph panels in this too. There aren't, but it's fine. Oh, wait a minute. No, Legend doesn't, nope. Gotta get rid of that. You know, I thought that that would, like, destroy more ice than it did. I wonder what we found in that safe. Probably a map, right? It's always a map. Here we go. And we'll just let them do their thing for a bit. 707 hours in Warframe. That's not bad. Understand that I have almost 2,700 hours in RimWorld. You know, I've been playing it for years, but I think I've put on a little more than half of those hours in the last year. So I got back into it, and I got back into it hard. Started playing it more for the channel, too. Like, I'm not trying to become an all RimWorld channel, but I fucking love this game. And there's always something you can do in it, you know. So, why not? Okay, so let me see. World. Oh, look at that. We could go to space next. Compacted plasteel, you say? Well, we know how much I love compacted plasteel. These will all just be excellent. Oh, you know, we could, we could actually be sending some folks up to do a bit of a mining operation. Excuse me. Really just hacking the blast doors to do it. Just for that sweet, sweet, Okay, so Chumnos. Your entire attitude needs an adjustment. But there's also a part of me that's like, hey, so if we had NG as our invoker, and we had our good friend Chumbawamba, who we just oof. Oh, good God. I didn't realize how bad it would be. So 8,750. God, that's only going to get us to like level 2, isn't it? That'll get us well on the way to level 3. It's a possibility. Listen, I'm actually a huge Greek mythology guy myself. I have 2 different collections of the Greek myths behind me as we speak. One that is unfortunately annotated in Chicago style, which can be irritating for me personally. I understand the purpose behind it, but it means that there's a bunch of references on my page, and there's a couple of pages in that 2-book collection that are more reference notes than actual than the actual story. But they're good books to have. I got out of Assassin's Creed. I haven't really gotten back into it since 3. Like, I never even made it to Black Flag. Mostly because the way that 3 ended, I was like, well, okay, but like the main character who is keeping the whole story together is just dead now. And sorry, spoiler alert for like a 12-year-old game. So what am I supposed to? What's the thing tying the narrative together anymore? And then like stuff that 3 set up has apparently never been revisited, and I'm just like, oh well, okay, that's, you know, exceedingly disappointing. So, you know, it's whatever. But I will say that Odyssey looked really cool. I liked the aesthetic overall. And I was kind of excited about Valhalla. But then, when I got sort of into the history of it, it's like, oh, they've really kind of mashed too much Viking history together in a way that doesn't make sense. Oh no, I love the Ezio collection. 2 Brotherhood and you know, Brotherhood and Revelations. Those were great. Jesus Christ. Okay. Kill, please. Thank you. A bruise? That's not a bruise. Assassin's Creed 2 was really, really good. Assassin's Creed 1 is fine, but Assassin's Creed 2 set the standard that the rest of the series has to meet. Luckily me, I had all those on PS3. I have all of those on PS3. I still have my PS3. But yeah, no. Why is there a bathtub? Oh, operating table. I guess this is some sort of hospital. Hell yeah. I think Brotherhood was my favorite of the Ezios. Something about... You know what it was? I have really good memories of Assassin's Creed Online. Like, that's what it is. I have really good memories of Assassin's Creed Online. And it hit just right in that game in a way that it didn't necessarily hit the other times. So come Ibex Ram. Oh, well. Good job, Legend. What did you do to it? Just bam, bam, bam. It was really funny. All about the neck and body. Gunshot wound caused the Ibex Ram to die. Just like, I have great memories of Metal Gear Solid Online. Or Metal Gear Online. But truly specifically from Metal Gear Solid 4. I haven't really gotten into Metal Gear Online in any of the other games that have had an online thing. Which is funny because, like, Metal Gear Online originated with Metal Gear Solid 3. But I didn't have an internet-connected Metal Gear Solid 3. There was, like, a Ethernet cable port, I think, on my PS3, or on my PS2. PS2, I should have said. But, you know, and then by the time the Legendary Collection came out on 3, I don't think that they did the Metal Gear Online portion of it. Which was kind of weird to me, because I was like, why wouldn't you, though? Medicine production. Because, like, yeah, why wouldn't you produce or do that? But, like, what do I know, right? Bruce. You know what's really funny about Revengeance? I have it. And I never finished it, but my brother did. So I got to watch him finish it because, like, I liked it. And there was a lot of fun to be had with some of the mechanics. But, you know, it's not like... This isn't what a Metal Gear game is supposed to be. Like, it's so fun, though. Like, I'll never deny how fun it is. But it is a very silly... it is a very silly game. And it is definitely meant to be. Dude, yeah, no. Cannot deny the soundtrack. Cannot deny the soundtrack. Revengeance is truly an insane game from start to finish. It is just about the wildest thing to come out of that franchise. But, yeah. So... here's the thing, I love Metal Gear. I didn't play through Metal Gear Solid 4 more than once. I've played Metal Gears... I played Metal Gear Solids 1, 2, and 3 so many times. I only played Metal Gear Solid 4 one time. All the way through. I started another game, it's... Because that game was supposed to be sort of the end of it, there is something so final and sad about it that I'm like... No, I want to go back and experience everything leading up to this instead. Even though I love the Octo camo. I know the camouflage system was a little clunky in Metal Gear Solid 3, but I liked it. And then Metal Gear Solid 5 I've played. Something about 5 and Peace Walker make me not want to replay them. I think that it has to do with the base building aspect, you know, like the army building aspect of the game. And it's like, no, these are all my dudes. They all have names and they all have stats. That makes them real. So I can't just replace them. Kind of like I've had to put a lot of years between me and Valkyria Chronicles because I played through that game, and I'm going to play it for the channel. I'm going to play that game for the channel. Valkyria Chronicles is beautiful. Visually, narratively, I really like the gameplay. But there are, like, aside from the named people, it's not that the other characters are randomly generated. It's that you're not guaranteed to get some of them. And, like, I had my squad, and when I tried to start a new game, I didn't have some of my squad, and I was like, well, I don't even know if I can play this right now. It just was. I never played Sly Cooper. I played a much different anthropomorphic animal game, even though Sly Cooper's one I should have played. I played Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. And those games were fun. Like, those games were truly insane. But they were quite fun. Kind of, I don't want to say niche, but I know that a lot of people have not played those games. Because how could they, you know? It's like... The real question is, do we go up to space next? Reckless, what are you wearing? Won't be happy in space. But we could go to space, you know. We could. We got a silver asteroid we could mine. We got another couple asteroids we could mine. Compact machinery. Plasteel machinery again. And then we could swoop all the way over here to this mechanoid platform. It's just a thought. There's a lot of games where it's like, I wish they were just available on the next platform. Like, I wish Metal Gear Solid 3 almost wasn't getting a remake. I almost wish it was just being re-released. But I understand. I wish Metal Gear Solid 4 would get a re-release on anything. Because as it stands, it's locked to the PS3, and it's like, you know, I still have my PS3, but I was playing some of the Metal Gear games for the channel, just cause. And it's like, well, I could really only play 1 and 2. And I could play Metal Gear Solid, or I could play the Metal Gear games as well, but I can't really do much else beyond that. Just because they're not available on something that I can stream on. Because I don't have how many? Woohoo! 4 advanced components. Because I have a capture card, but it doesn't like to. Finally. But it doesn't have a, what do you call it? The hell was I saying? Oh, it for some reason, even out of the box, didn't fully cooperate with me. But then I had tried plugging it into my PS4 first, and I think it just didn't like that. Oh my god, the Toxilopes look amazing thanks to regrowth. They look so good. A whole room! Dude, we gotta go in the room. Oops. Didn't mean to pop smoke. I was trying to press this. But yeah. I said I still have that capture card. In fact, I look at it almost every day because I've just kind of got it out on a table. And I do need to at least try to use it at some point. And the only thing is, it's like you have to kind of attach it to your computer, and I mostly stream on YouTube. When I do captures, it's like I've got to think about what I'm doing. I've got to think about how long I'm going. When I'm streaming, it's all kind of stream of consciousness, as I'm sure you can tell. I'm just glad that Kato's finally on board with the way, the truth, and the light. You know? It's just good. No psychic rituals? Oh man, we can do that. Let's go ahead and get this psychic ritual. Let's go ahead and get this philophagy. Need to give it to Engie. Sorry, Chumos. I know that you're just a kid, but sacrifices have to be made for the greater good of the colony. We are the way, the truth, and the light, after all. 120, 120, 125, 170, okay. It won't be excellent, but we need to get that social up. And we can fix him. I was just grateful that I found emulators for some of my older systems for the PC that like had full you can use your disc integration, which was how I did a bunch of games recently. Well, recently, in the last year. Because it's like, well, I mean, I have these discs. All I needed to get was an external Blu-ray drive. And that actually worked pretty well. spluttered erratically about the deceit of memory, murmured haltingly about the tyranny of time, the harsh light of despair, the silence of the universe. Hollow promises of faith, humanity's failings, the void, the fragility of sanity. The cruel dance of fate. The mind's labyrinthine horrors. Hollow promises of faith. The mockery of love. Mockery of happiness. My goodness, lots of mockery going about. The inevitability of decay. Someone's in some kind of fight. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna be fine. By the time you get back home. The end of existence. Life's futile cycle. The void. The cryptic language of pain, the bitter taste of truth, the emptiness of ambition, the cryptic language of pain again. But we've moved on from rambling incoherently to spluttering darkly. Hey, went from 1 to 2. Oh no, his poor brain. We are not cruel. We are simply practical. He will be in a dark psychic shock for 2 days, but by the time he comes out of it, his brain will be healed. Because we are a magnanimous leader. A book. Research on swordplay? Alright. Mortal sacrifice skipped. Sure. Area revealed. Go frenzy. Blah. Conversion. Blah. War merchant. Blah. 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 A research project. Apparently we need one of those. Biosculpting. Perhaps growth vats. Toxin filtration. Oh, you know what? It's time we did recycling. Honestly, there's a part of me that's like, hey, let's go full nuclear power. Ooh. Another door. An insulting spree. Darkness. Okay. He didn't have to be in the darkness. There's something magical about the PS3. You know what I think is magical about it? It's just that I had it in high school. You know, the PS3 saw me through all of high school, pretty much. So my first, I think it was like my first major purchase. Oh god, how did I get my PS3? I'm pretty sure I bought it for myself with the money I got from my job. But, yeah, no, PS3 got me through high school. I had... So, okay. So, the only Gran Turismo game that I have, quote-unquote, is the first one. And I don't really have it. What I have is a demo of it. I had a demo disc from Pizza Hut that had Gran Turismo on it. It had Gran Turismo. It had Medieval. It had a few other things. Oh, it had Metal Gear Solid. Gosh, what else did it have? I could probably look and find the disc, but I don't want to right now. But so Gran Turismo just had like the one track, but it had a bunch of different cars. Because it was just a, you know. I don't much care to try and catch these people. They can go do what they want. Who? Holy shit. Damn. Thrallier. What the hell? No. Reckless too. As soon as you're done eating that pack, you come fix what you broke. But moreover, Thrallier's got a lot of things that need fixing now. Don't feed her raw meat. Like a normal person. You could have just fed her nutrient paste. Like a normal person. But no. Ooh, who's got a medical emergency? No, she doesn't. She's doing great. Anyway, back to the demo disc. The Metal Gear Solid game got right up to DARPA Chief Donald Anderson. That's what the Metal Gear Solid demo had. The Medieval demo was interesting. As a little kid, I was convinced there was more of that game than was actually on that disc, but to this day I don't know the extent of how much of that game is on that disc. Because if you moved fast enough, you could make it pretty far through the first, like, 3 or so levels. Like, if you knew what you were doing, you could move quick. Because otherwise it seemed like the game was sort of on a time limit. Like an invisible time limit. And I to this day don't know how much of the game was actually on that disc. Those are the 3 demos I remember the best. There were 2 other demos on that disc because there was 5. But I don't remember what the other 2 demos are right now. Yeah. What were the other 2 fucking games? I played the hell out of that demo disc. Though I'll admit, I played Medieval and Metal Gear Solid more than any of the others. I don't know. I'll find it. Complex recycling. Guess we have 138 grab light panels. We got everything we came here for. The real question is, do we go to space next? It'll still be Lorena. Still be Lorena. Lorena, we owe you some years. Oh, did you look that disc up? Yes, Tomb Raider was on the disc. I was not very good at that Tomb Raider. I tried. Because Pizza Hut put out a couple of different demo discs. One had other games on it, but it was really more demo videos than actual gameplay. Shouldn't there have been... Yeah, there should have been like 5 games on it, though. It's Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, Medieval, Tomb Raider, 5th thing. Because I remember the other demo disc had Spyro the Dragon. Crash Bandicoot Warped, that's right, it was the fish level. It was the underwater level. Very specifically. And I know that because I played that game, again, played it a bunch. It's just... when getting like those really nice remasters / re-releases that they did of like Crash and Spyro, I think I got both, and I think I've only played Spyro. I might not have gotten Crash, because I like Crash, but I love Spyro. You know, like, there's a difference. Yeah, screw it. In for a penny. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't very good at the Tomb Raider. I think as an adult I can play that game, but as a kid, like, oh, hey, plasteel. And I think we would have totally screwed that. As a kid, I couldn't wrap my head around the controls as well, but I was only like 6 or 7 when I had that disc. When I got that disc. I still have that disc. I haven't gotten rid of most of my games. And there's a few games I have gotten rid of that I do feel remorse for getting rid of. But, you know, other than that, I've kept a lot of my games. I don't remember if I still have Dirge of Cerberus or if that was one that I got rid of. Thinking about games I've had over the years. Let's finish the suits, hon. Finish the suits. We need these more than we need anything else. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. We'll keep this generator around, but I feel like we should be shooting for nuclear power, to be honest. I would have loved the ship to be a little more powered by entities, but also, you know, if we, before we leave this map, let us go ahead and invoke, or provoke the void. Screw it. Yeah, we're gonna provoke the void just in case we end up getting a flesh mass nucleus. Because if we can get a flesh mass nucleus, God knows I'll be happy. some food. You don't have to be hungry, my friend. I'm sorry, do you have food poisoning? You do. Oh, it's just shamblers. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. Well. I am disappointed. Excuse me. I said we want a flesh mass nucleus. That's the thing we want. Because that will give us... what are we doing? Let's go get the free XP. Free is a strong word. Hang on, bubbies. I love my dog. I love him so much. Psychite binge. Why? Okay, let's... There we go. Perfect. That actually worked out very well for me. Alright, be right back. Hi, look at you. Can you go outside? There we go. The dogs wanted to be let outside. Oh, it is so hot in this fucking house, I tell you what. Okay. Humanity break. Keto. His concern for health, family, friendship, and love have been broken. We serve the void. decisions reckless. Bro, we could have just gone to do death rests, okay? In fact, we were about to. Okay, but we at least stopped Chumnos from going on a psychic binge. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna... I know we haven't done the episode for very long, but I am tired, and I do want to enjoy the fact that my wife is finally home. So... just being near her makes me happy. Anyway, I'm a sap, and I know it, and I'm fine with that. So. Oh wait, the ice doesn't have any roof over it. That's weird. Anyway. I was saying, I will catch you all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. I like having someone to just chat with. Really helps. But yeah. So, I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.